switchgear, the breakers, the CTs, PTs, the transformers. That's a very specific skill set, and there's it's just going to become more and more of a demanding business as more and more companies. For example, I'm going to see a customer today that has absolutely no maintenance people in their facility. They got 1,200 employees, and not a single one of them know how to work on anything. Okay, they got a massive facility, covers 14 acres, 1,200 employees, and not a single person knows how to work on anything electrical. It's all contracted out, and I'm going to go help them try to figure out how to get the contract more in their favor. But it's become more and more of I like it. I compare it to owning a car. All right. Some people know how to work on their own cars. Okay. Majority of people don't. Okay. So you go have to take a car to someone, a service company or the dealership, to get it worked on. Well, businesses are the same way. They're making their own generation. In other words, they own their own assets. They own their own electrical assets, but they know absolutely nothing about how to maintain it or what it takes to keep it working. And it's just going to become more and more that way over the next, I think the market is extremely it's extremely attractive for those people who want to get into the business of maintaining these grids. And it's just, if I was a younger man, I'd probably do it myself. So, but I'm not in that. I'm a little bit too old to start a new business again. So.
Among those equipments like transformers, switchgear, circuit breaker, among those equipment, which element needs more maintenance or repair?
So as far as we understand, it seems like a switching gear and control gears could be maintenance free. On the other hand, maintenance is very important for transformers. That is our understanding. What do you think about it?
Yeah, it is. Because your transformers are a single source of failure, as we call it. You're not going to put in a spare transformer, all right? So transformer maintenance is extremely important, but it's also very simple. There's only, depending on the size of the transformer and those things like that, there's not much you need to do to it. You need to take oil samples and gas samples, and you need to make sure the cooling system is working properly. But most of the transformers are smaller, but the key to a good transformer, guys, is specifying a good transformer in the design. You buy cheap transformers, you're going to get cheap efficiencies, and everything is about efficiency. The one thing that I have always pushed very, very hard in my whole career when I design things is make sure you put in good transformers. It's like, but make sure you buy, make sure you put enough engine in your car to do what you want to do with it. If you need a V8, make sure you put a V8. Don't put a V6, okay, or a 4-cylinder, because you're just going to wear it out prematurely. Transformers are the same way. Although there are no moving parts in a transformer as far as the electrical coils and stuff like that. There are cooling fans and pumps on the larger ones that pump the oil and stuff. But the actual transformation of electricity from one voltage to another, there's really there's no moving part, so to speak. But the core of this transformer is vibrating very much, very high frequency vibration.